Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's 10/20/2023. And here again, got drenched once again on a Friday. Every weekend for the last 8 fucking weeks, it's been raining. That's right. That's right. And one of the storms was an extra bonus because the weatherman didn't even know. We just got 9 inches of rain down in Brooklyn, 7 where I live, and other areas got 5 inches of rain. No warning, nothing. Now, if that was snow, 1 inch of rain equals, yes, a foot of snow. So that would have been a world record in Brooklyn, right? 9 feet of snow. Oh, shit. Now it's different if it's a wet snow or if it's a fluffy snow, but that's usually around what they use. Anyway, look, today's a Friday, and I want to give you something to think about here, and I got some things for you to think about, just in case if I'm unable to put a video together over the weekend, okay? And I want you to think about something. When I was a kid, we grew up with video games, just like many childhood did have around my generation. I used to like Choplifter. Now that was for the Apple computer, I believe, Apple II. I think I had the 2 Plus back then, and then I had the 2E. But anyway, my point is, it was always impossible to get that chopper to land, you know, on the ground. I don't know if you remember that game. And then we had Flight Simulator, which just sucked, okay? Because I didn't have the right keyboard. I didn't have the right joystick for it. So I couldn't even get the fucking thing off the tarmac anyway, so I just put that game aside because I didn't have the money to go out. I mean, I was fucking 10, 11, 12 years old. I didn't have any money to go out and buy a joystick for the fucking thing. Anyway, so my point is, on every flight simulator, okay, and this is including the one that they have inside of the airports when you're trying to get your pilot's license, it's funny because they don't have the earth moving. Why is that? Because that is a precision land that you're going to have to do. Don't you think one would be practicing that thing over and over and over again? Because it would be constantly different. The wind always changes everywhere. And then you've got the spin going at 1,000 miles per hour. Where does it begin? Do you have to be out in fucking space in order to see the earth spin? Where? Where does it fucking spin? How many times do we have to fucking wake up people and tell them to look at something as obvious as that? You cannot land a fucking plane on a spinning wet ball. You can't. Wake up. It's impossible. You cannot predict the weather from anywhere on a spinning wet ball. It's impossible. Especially 5 days, 7 days, 8 days in advance. You would need a degree. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They just don't get it. They don't get it. Okay? They don't see the obvious. You know, when I first made this channel, I knew at some point Google was going to squash us. Okay? Because in the beginning, they were recommending flat earth videos. Good flat earth videos. Flat earth videos that give you information. You know, that make your mind think. Now, what do you get? You get all the people that are just picking up videos from us, and that's what you're getting recommended. Okay? And then you're getting somebody coming up, reading something off of a textbook, and telling you the bullshit that they know everything because they are listening to NASA. How? What? What do you know? You don't even know what a fucking star is, for Christ's sake. It's not that stars don't exist. Okay? They don't exist. They're not this circle, this magnificent star from space that's freaking trillions of miles, trillions and billions of miles away. You can't see that. Your eyes could not focus in on something that far away. It's impossible. It's just like the ISS. This thing's the size of a football field, right? Yet it's hundreds of thousands of miles away. Okay, something that big, you're going to be able to see that many miles away. Impossible. Starlink. These satellites are the size of a dinner table. Okay? Meanwhile, they're, what do they say, 30 kilometers up there? Somewhere around there? 40 kilometers up there? Something the size of a dinner table, you can see that 30 or 40 kilometers away. Why don't you really take a dinner table, go 30 or 40 kilometers away, and you tell me if you can see that. Okay? It's bullshit. It's closer than you think. These stars don't exist. Okay? It's like the Hayden Planetarium. It's like a fucking planetarium. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's what you live under. But they're happy. Okay, they're happy because they think that the meteor is going to come by and kill them. You know, why would you want to worry about that? With all this other shit that's going on, you're worrying about a meteor coming to kill you, or the stratosphere being blown off because of a solar storm coming from the sun, you know, or a planet colliding, or the Andromeda Galaxy coming down and colliding with the Milky Way, you know, all the fun stuff, or UFOs. We're eventually going to get a UFO that's going to come down and they're going to kill us all. Come on, hurry, 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 they're going to kill us. Come on, man, wake the fuck up. All of this is bullshit to keep you scared. They live off of this. Same thing with Halloween. I'm not going to celebrate this satanic shit that they do. And it's getting worse now. You know, I just passed one of the local movie theaters. You know, the local movie theaters that are in town? You know, a small theater, you know, whatever. But they're kind of cool. Saw 5. I mean, what? The Exorcist is back? I mean, can Hollywood just... They don't know what to do anymore. The peak of Hollywood happened about a decade or two ago, you know, and it's just gone downhill from there. You know, I never saw that. I don't think I saw the Terminator movie. I totally forgot about that. I wanted to see that one. I never saw it. Was it 5, 6, 7, or 8? Oh yeah, that's right. They ignored all the other ones, and this is a continuation of the original second one or something. So it was 3. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I forgot about it, so that's it. I guess I'm not gonna watch it. You see all of the shit that's going on, okay, with the politicians, with what's happening across over there, all these wars. You see, everything was planned, okay? Don't you understand that? Everything was planned for this, for another thing, to keep you thinking about something else. Oh, they're not mentioning the immigration problem now. Oh, it's war now. Okay, there you go. So we're not going to focus it on that anymore. Nah, it's not important. They're still coming in. They've done shit about that. They're still coming in, but we now got to talk about this. Got to talk about... Don't you see the play script? Okay? This is the play script they've been playing you all of your fucking life. The only difference is now it's on turbo. Okay? All right, it's like every month, every week, there's something going on. Yeah, sure, you have that dud area during the summertime, but that's because all of them are on vacation. They're out there in their summer houses out there in the Hamptons and all that shit. You know, they're going to ramp things up, and they ramp it back up when school starts, and then they starts getting some racist stuff in there. White cop hurts somebody of a different race. You know, it's the same shit. Okay? Now, I'm not saying this war isn't fake, but it's been going on for hundreds of years, thousands of years. Okay? Reagan wasn't able to even control them. You think this bumbling idiot Biden is going to be able to do anything? No! Same shit. Okay? These people are animals. We know that. You know that. They're terrorists. It's the same shit unraveling all the time, and people don't see it. You know, they're starting to wake up, at least some people that I'm talking to, but they still don't see that it's not possible to live on a spinning wet ball in a fucking solar system that's moving at all these tremendous speeds. And then you can turn around and look at a lake, and it's just glass. Okay, that's impossible on a spinning wet ball. All right? People just don't get it. They just don't get it. Eventually they will, and then all of a sudden all of this is going to come crumbling down. Every kingdom has crumbled down. Do they know this? Yes. Do they know when it's going to happen? Probably. You know? They probably know. Because it's been scripted. Who are they? Rockefellers? Who knows? Whoever they are, you'll never meet them. Just like George Carlin said. Okay? The small group. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because now you can't even research Flat Earth. You lost your chance. Of course, you can get David Weiss's app. And I'll put a link to that on the description. So maybe you can go in there and for a beer, you can find all the information out that you're looking for about flat Earth. Instead of going on Google or whatever fucking search engine you use now, they're all the same. They're all owned by Google or eventually will be, so they can suppress all the news from you. All right? And that's the problem. They're only going to show you what they want you to see, or what they want you to see. It's just like the media. If people can't see through the media now, well, then you're fucking lost. If you're sitting there looking at the media, okay, any of these top freaking media stations, and you believe that shit that you're seeing on TV, you, my friend, are beyond done. Okay? Beyond done. Oh, God, I heard on CNN that, what? Oh, it's just... Oh, I'm not even going to get into that anymore. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I erased the video yesterday because I let me get into this real quick, okay? I don't want to make this video too long. For some stupid I have so many things on my fucking mind. I just got my new car. I had to put so much fucking money down on this thing. More than I wanted to, but who cares? You get fucked when you go to the car dealership, don't you? They tell you one thing, you go in there, and hey, surprise! It's great. It's all right. It was partially my fault. But anyway, look. I confuse north and south, okay? But you should know what north is. The North Pole? Yeah, that's right. That's where Santa Claus lives, right? That's what you were told as a child. Why would they make up such a ridiculous story? Why are we, as a country, even acknowledging that anymore? And going as far to say that NORAD is actually tracking Santa Claus up in the sky. I mean, is it a game to them? It obviously is, because it amuses people, right? Yes, they're amused by it. They're amused by still acting like a child. It's ridiculous. Anyway, my point was yesterday, was trying to explain to you, is that in the North Pole, have you ever heard about the Black Rock? Yes, that's what's forming all the electricity that's up there. Yeah, and there's a lot of electricity up there, okay? Just like when the sun comes up, well, comes closer to us, not up. When you've been beating this in your head all of your life, it's so hard to get out. You know what I'm saying? When you're speaking. But when the sun is coming closer to us, okay, that's when the electricity just goes nuts. It's it really does. It's like a halogen lamp almost. In a way, and it's incredible. They've done so many experiments on this, at least we have, it's an amazing place that we live on here, and it's amazing to me that people can't see it just because they've been told as a child, because they had this planet in front of them, this fake fucking globe that even says underneath it that this is not what it real at all. I mean, it says it right there, but people don't see it. They don't see that the ice wall contains all of this water. Okay, all right. They don't see that the blue that's up in the sky, whenever it's a fucking clear blue sky. I don't know when it is for you. For here, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes Thursday. But then all the other days it's cloudy, overcast. But you do get a blue sky once in a while here, and that blue is from the ice blue. That's what they call it. Sky ice. It's from sky ice, my friend. That's why it's blue. It's not from living on a spinning wet ball with a star 93 million miles away. It's just not. Sorry. I didn't make this. I didn't do this. I'm one of the many that have discovered that what you've been told is bullshit. So wake up, do your research, and investigate. It's as simple as that. And if you can, and all you're going to do is look through books, through NASA, and listen to bullshit from scientists and idiots that are on TV that are actors, then you're not doing your research. Okay? That's it. Bottom line. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.